This is the seaside village of Thirroul from the north end. Thirroul is a small community but growing larger. It has its own schooling systems, it has its own post office, banks, everything. The Thirroul Plaza itself is the main shopping centre of Thirroul, and it has been needing a facelift for quite some time, or renovation in technical terms. There's nothing wrong with having a renovation on a building where it's needed, especially since it was built in 1980 itself. The signs are falling down, there's mass corrosion from the sea salts, and age itself, as you can see, has made the building into a bit of an eyesore. The problem with a renovation is there's always other ideas into the pot. What I'm speaking about is mass development, and that's what's threatening the seaside village of Thirroul. Is not only does it need, as you can see on the stairway here, a facelift, they're actually planning to build 82 new units here and car parks of 160 car parks to fulfill the needs of that building alone. To have its own shopping centre, its own daycare centre, everything. And within the shopping centre now, as you can see, it needs renovations. This documentary proposal will be speaking about mass development, does Thirroul really need it, and what the people really want. The businesses are closing down due to the leases can't be renewed because people are scared that their lease will be torn up if the development decides to go through. So as you can see, Rosamond Computers is actually shut down, and this has only been in the space of 1 year since I'd last been there. The car park is filled with potholes and is a dangerous threat to people and also for motorists too, and can cause mass accidents as well. So I'll let you listen to some of the stories from the interviews that I have done for this documentary proposal. Thank you.
I think the general consensus is that we would all like to see it redeveloped, but it's what they're proposing with the amount of units. We're all very concerned about the congestion, obviously, with traffic. As a business owner, they're planning on taking away my parking straight outside the shop. Quite a few of the parks are going to go, so obviously, that's going to take away business from all of us.
What's the likelihood of them crossing over and actually shopping at the existing businesses?
Yeah. And I've seen Rosamond Computers have shut down.
Yeah, there's been a few of them turn over in the shops. I think the uncertainty of if their lease was going to be suddenly torn up, so a lot of them are just finding alternative,
Especially that art gallery across the road too.
Yeah, because it went from the art gallery, and then they had a fashion store go in there, which then they left and they moved it to Warrawong Plaza now. And then, a few other shops have closed in the back part as well. The hairdresser moved. It's concerned whether they will make the developer have amendments to the plans to cater to the community, or whether they just approve the project as a whole as it's been presented. Basically it, yeah.
So I think what happens is you change the whole demographic, is that the right word, of Thirroul, and take away community, so it becomes it just becomes one of those towns with no personality, I would say, and people will always try their best to make something out of it, but you push away the little people, and I think the little people is what makes a town cool.